One of our few Jax players here in the LCK, and he's going to pick it up into the Gwen. All right, Nongshim, show us exactly why you decided to run it back so pretty completely against this form of Life esports that just have great picks everywhere, and then the classic Jax counter in the top lane that has only gotten better since the nerf to Gwen.
That topside matchup is going to be so pivotal, and both Dread and OnFleek should be there early on. We need to see, hopefully, for Nongshim, Kana get ahead, because that matchup is very volatile. It is playable for the Gwen, or at least it was if you do get early leads. But overall, the Life comp, it has range, it has engage potential, it has really good counter engage, it has pretty stellar matchups across the board. And the Nongshim comp, they're placing a lot of priorities on these champions. The only one that I think is really going to have a field game is the Veigar, but if it doesn't work out, then we got to put some big question marks regarding how and which champions they prioritize in drafts here.
Yep, we have to remember as well that it doesn't get any easier as we move to next week for a team like Nongshim either. Their next matchup against Gen G, this was supposed to be that comfortable match that gets them ready for that really tough one, because, you know, their first week was definitely a very tough week. This one looking a little bit different. We'll see whether they can turn it around here in game 3. I guess they are on the other side of LoL Park for us, so it did sound a lot quieter, but I think Life was a little louder than the previous games.
No, I concur. Definitely a bit more volume. And Ghost, great adaptation. Like it a lot. Yeah. Going for the lethality in this matchup, because this is where Zaya, specifically the lethality variety, started to pop up in spring, was as a specific counter into the Aphelios. Somebody also forced it to take cleanse as a result, and BDD playing into his
further forward, as BDD now just going to be divided towards the rest of the team. That handshake absolutely beautiful as well, as BDD just going to have to try and walk it out. It's not going to work though. First blood goes over to the Renata, as Dudu might also be falling. Effort, what the heck was that? But it doesn't matter. Now first Infernal Drake and Soul Point for Nongshim on the line here. Let's see how their team fighting is going to go this time around. Effort spotted on a ward. Life has been so good at reading Effort's plans so far this series, especially since the start of Game 2. Cage comes in, avoided entirely here by Hanwha, and now it's possibly their opportunity. Try and get something done. Dread. Vision available, as now Kana dives on forward. OnFleek getting in there with the Cyclone. Ghost has to Feather Storm. Can he actually call the Blades? And the answer is yes, but the Veigar is already dead. Effort lights him on fire, but Vista gets the shield and he will be all right. Dread secures the Drake, so I guess there's that, but the rest of Nongshim will be torn apart. And taking a little bit of damage here as Kana has found OnFleek. Does get over the wall as the decoy comes in. Dread's going to secure it. Manages to lock down the Infernal Drake, but BDD is going to go down once again. Nongshim trying to escape now. As in goes Karis and looks for it. The Emperor's Divide's delayed, but it's still massive. A double kill for SAMD. Ghost is running for the hills. And yeah, congratulations on your soul. You're still probably just not much that Nongshim can do. Great handshake there. As Vista's just going to keep them away. Hostile takeover is going to get out the grand entrance, and that means that can't be used for anything else, as Dudu is actually going to take a lot of damage here. Featherstorm comes down, holds onto that choke quite nicely. SAMD taking a lot of damage as Effort's trying to chase after SAMD. They do take down Dudu, and SAMD's on vision. But they've still got the Baron. They only lose one.
Because you can just keep taking pot shots. Your siege is very strong, and actually engaging is very hard because of all the counter-engage tools as Vista.
In the cage, but that's another hostile takeover. This time it doesn't really get too much done. Vista actually taking a lot of damage. Yeah, Ghost. This build does a lot of damage to Renata specifically, right?
Yeah, especially with the back up.
In the mist, but it is going to be the Wukong locking that one down. But now he has to wrap back around again. Yeah, can they burst it and get that smite in there? Dread, make up your mind. Nongshim, make up your mind. As Karis has to shift some sands to get himself out, as no one wants to make the mistake to end this game on either side. as the Elder's getting very frustrated. In the end, decides that she just wants to go back to sleep as Moonlight Vigil, yep, spots the gap there. Was looking for the wardrobe heading towards Narnia. Dissipates on its way there, but now the Elder is once again down relatively low. Hostile takeover is not going to find Dread as he flashes to get himself out of the way. Dudu wants to find him. Heartbreaker he gets back into the pit and secures the Elder, and this is game for Nongshim. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. Oh my, Dread looked so...
The 0-1-0 Viego
100%! Give him the vote!
Baby!
That was the one play, and all the smites! Otherwise, that would have been a fight for a random Infernal Drake. Chronicler. Oh my god, Karis is trying to do what he can, but the Dragon's Wrath will not be stopped. And that is the ace. It's now a 1-1-0 Viego Chronicler, all right? Oh my goodness, what a series. No.